Good Saturday morning to you. It is a very nice day today. 73 degrees. It's a perfect riding temperature. Beautiful sunny day. Just out cruising around. Seeing what we can see this morning. Doggone bud, look at that. He run into me and knocked himself out. I tell you, the critters must have been active last night, coming out here on the roads partying. I've seen more dead critters this morning. Decisions. Which way do I go? Well, let's go this way. I was sitting there at the house while ago, trying to think, where do I want to ride to today? I don't know about you, I like to get on Google Earth and look around and see what's out there. That usually helps me make up my mind as to which direction I'm going. I would just nothing caught my fancy this morning, so I say I'll just get out and ride and see where I wind up. Lots of folks out enjoying the nice cool weather this morning, I see. Sitting out there in the lawn chairs, probably drinking their coffee. Tell you, after all that heat we've had through the summer, it sure is nice to have a little bit of cooler weather. Looking at the weatherman last night, looked like the rain will be coming in about the middle of next week for several days. Of course, you never know until it happens. They'll say one thing and they'll do three others. I tell you, the way people drive nowadays, I'm surprised there ain't a whole lot more dead stuff on the road. As I was leaving Marksville a while ago, just as you're coming out of town where the 4-lane ends and you're going back into just 2 lanes, but we were right there where the 2 lane, becomes 1. All of a sudden there's a big old white SUV right beside me, and then the truck in front of me is hitting the brakes. The guy in the white SUV is hitting the brakes, and then I'm hitting the brakes. All of a sudden the guy in front of me jumps over into the other lane that is now ending. I mean, we're right there at it where it comes together. And then all of a sudden there's a car right there turning, practically stopped in the road. So man, everybody's hitting the brakes. Of course, we got through it without any problem, but other than just hitting the brakes like crazy and dodging and weaving. But more dead critters. Of course, around here, I think if you can get to it quick enough right after it's hit, it becomes a meal. I don't know, 'cause they eat just about anything around here. That's one thing you won't see anybody going hungry in Louisiana, because as long as you got some onions and bell pepper, you can go out and find you any kind of meat you want. And I think they'll try any kind too. I know some of these folks probably get aggravated with me around here, because I get out on these old country roads. I ain't care to go fast. I'm just riding and enjoying myself. So you see, I set my cruise on about 50. I just cruise along, enjoy it. Every now and then there'll be somebody come up behind me. You know what I mean? Finally get to a spot where they can pass me, and you just see them looking at me like, "What are you doing, you idiot?" But I don't care. I ain't gonna do it out on the main highway. I'm gonna do the speed limit. I ain't gonna get out there and try to hold nobody up, because I know I wouldn't want them to hold me up. More dead critters. I tell you what, we need some rain. These old little bayous along here, they all drying up. That there's dry. That rained in probably 3 weeks. I think it's time for some. I reckon I'll give up a day or two of riding to get some rain. Scratch that nose. Yeah, I put my shield back on my helmet. Thought I'd try to get used to it being on there. Alright. Finally about to get a little bit used to wearing a full coverage. Still ain't crazy about it, but I'm getting more used to it, so I figure I'd put that shield back on and see if I can get used to being closed in. Of course, when I don't have my camera on, I'm not about to wear this thing. I like my little half-shell helmets. Got these 2 bikes for sale. Got a nice old gold wing right there. Don't know what the other one was. I've been thinking to myself, I'd love to have another gold wing. Let's go this way.